Hey guys, what's going on? Thought I'd do a video today on the Michelle trade in Sidekicktraders. So I'll leave a link in the description if you don't know what Sidekicktraders is. You can come and check us out. Just sign up here. So it's a Discord group. This is it, Sidekicktraders. We have a bunch of channels, loads of different trading styles, but one of the most popular ones is Michelle's Small Account Challenge. So this is Michelle. She alerts day trades for options. So you'll see, like, she posts her track record. She's like really transparent about everything. Every day she updates her profit and loss and gives screenshots and things. So she just started it since the market came down. She's just starting it with $1,000 and it's already up to $1,100 already in just a couple of trades. So you can see here she usually does QQQ and Apple, at least recently. She also likes Tesla and a few other big tickers as well. So this is just starting again. Hopefully it will just continue to run year round though, and there'll be lots more plays for me to talk about. But I was busy a lot of the day, but I had to look at the QQQ play. She bought the 360 calls for the 9th of February, so 5 days out. She got them at 310 at 1041. So let's have a look at the play. So it looks like right here, I didn't talk to Michelle, but it looks like she was looking for the crossover here of the 8 EMA and a continuation up. Actually, what seemed to happen was, if we come over here, 1041, it looks like she alerted around here. Yeah, right here. Now, I wasn't paying much attention. I was busy doing other things, so I didn't catch up with this play for a little bit. But it looked like it was ready to start going, but then Biden started talking and we got this pullback to the VWAP. And it's kind of funny because you can see it when he stopped talking, we immediately got this like gap fill, I guess you'd call it, or W type formation. But it was like very obvious that he caused the drop, and then when he didn't say anything stupid, it bounced right back up. So it was kind of funny. So anyway, I got into this afterwards, so I actually watched it for a little bit, and I saw this drop back down to VWAP. And when it held VWAP, that's where I bought the calls at this point. So at that point, everybody had kind of a roller coaster because, they'd spiked up a little bit and then tanked and then regained and then come back down. So people were starting to get a little bit antsy. And you can see as the thread progresses, and every single trade that we do in Sidekicktraders, by we I mean Michelle does, it gets put into a thread so you can just talk about that particular trade while it's happening, so it doesn't get lost in all the general chat or anything. So you can see that people are starting to talk about the trade. He's saying just be quiet to Biden, basically. Neil looking for 20% on QQQ, and like Michelle posts about what she's doing, people ask her stuff. I usually annoy her a little bit. People check things out, they post funny stuff, and it's just a really good environment. It's really fun to trade. Everybody gets all worked up and excited when things go well and console each other when things go badly, and it's just a really good community overall. I think it's like a collective approach, which is pretty good. So it looks like what happened is, here's my thing. So I got in at 292 and out at 326. So I totally paper handed it. I basically took it from here to like here. So this tiny little move up on here. And Michelle managed to hold a bit longer, so she held up till somewhere up here. Like here, I think, on this pop. We can probably actually verify that from the timestamp. Let's have a look. So out at 335 at 1150. So let's go back to there. 1150. Yeah, so I think I got it about right. So about here. So nice trade. I think she got 310 to 335. 8%. But a couple of people in the chat room held a bit longer. It looked like one of the noticeable ones was this Hot Reds guy. So they held it to like $4 or something. Yeah, so they held it to $4. What annoyed me is I saw this alert go off on the GPS trader. I'll put a link to the GPS trader review that I do. It's my favorite indicator strategy system. It started to alert here, so if we look on here, right here. So at that point I should have bought back in and ridden it up, but I didn't. But you can see it was a trade that worked really well. So buy here and then sell up here. These are little trailing stops that follow up. So I wish I had followed that, but I didn't, of course. If I just held a few minutes longer, this is a 1 minute chart, I would have triggered a buy and I'd have still been in. Is what it is though. So I post stuff like that to try and verify. Marion adds a lot of value to the trades as well. She talks about, you know, whatever technicals that she's using at the time to figure out whether it's, you know, worth holding. So we all kind of team together and talk about it. So it was crazy. It was just such a great trade. Looked like they went to 5 pretty quickly after we sold, of course. Irrelevant, but it's still kind of cool to see how high these things can go. So yeah, so that was the QQQ day trade with options earlier today. So if you're looking to join Sidekicktraders, I'll leave the link below. Come and join us. There's a 2-week free trial, so if you really hate us and don't like the community at all, then you're not obliged to pay a single penny. And it's actually pretty cheap after that. $200 for 3 months is pretty much nothing. So yeah, come and join us. Hope that's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.